as possible. I understand that people might look at it and think of me as some mouthpiece of the Israeli government. Look me up and know that
I
it's
did not
not
have
the
to
case.
draw that game.
But I'm just saying, there's right or wrong in the world, and Israel and the Jewish people have a right for a tiny state.
What in closing, and I do appreciate you kind of coming on and laying this out, because I do think that there's a lot of people.
Oh, that guy's so lucky that I let
don't
him give him a
have
draw there.
full
Unbelievable.
Understanding of what's going on, and they're just hearing
Absolutely
snatches
outrageous.
from this part one
And
and that
especially
one.
when social media is flooded, number one, because we're, again, 0.18% or less than what.
It just seems to a lot of
0.2%
people that
population.
think about Gaza, and
Yep.
they go, "These people are living in a hell."
Yep.
And there are Israeli guards on the, standing there with guns.
Yeah.
There have been instances of young Palestinians being killed.
You know why they're guards? Because, again, I'm
Right.
going to say this again, because that's historical. That's what happened.
Right.
In 2005, Israel unilaterally pulled out of Gaza, handed the keys over to the Palestinians. Hamas took over Gaza in a coup d'etat, killed the Palestinians people, literally threw them off the rooftops and tied them into cars and drove them through the streets, took over Gaza, killed the Palestinian Authority people, and basically has been holding Gazan prisoners ever since. So free Gaza indeed. Free Gaza from Hamas. It's a terrorist organization. It's the Taliban. It's as if you're saying, I support Afghan people, then I support the Taliban.
Right.
Like,
I
those
think that
organizations, those groups, those
most
movements.
people that are critical of, outside of the people that are just openly anti-Semitic, there are a lot of them. There's elected
lot of
leaders
them.
in America that
True
are
that.
openly anti-Semitic, right?
True that.
And anti-everybody, anti-white men, anti-this, anti-that, anti-everything, and they're very vocal about it. Everything is, but there are people that are. Well, it's true.
It is. I'm just
It's
laughing
true.
because you find, today with how communications work, you find
Well, a lot of the
psychos
same
and-
people that when people have been saying, "Hey, the colleges are getting a little crazy," a lot of the liberals
No, this is
that
protecting
are
him.
now calling that out had ignored it for years,
Totally
and
ignored
said everybody was overstating it, and they were.
Everybody has the right for their opinion,
Being
and everybody
dramatic,
has the right
so-
to speak.
yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, but they're not speaking. They're calling for a massacre.
There are
This
people
is
that are
like-
genuinely anti-Semitic. There are people that say there is not a justification for the attack, but there is a context with what we can put all of these things into.
It's an excuse. It's not context, please.
But it's
Hamas
not-
is
it's
not
not con-
looking. Hamas is not
It's
looking.
not Hamas per se. It's that you have this thing. If I could think of a place to grow terrorists, it would be Gaza. If I could design a place where terrorists would become terrorists, it would be a place like Gaza. Is that
Holy
not
shit, did I just
true?
lose this game?
Right.
And that's because they took over by force. Literally, they have been controlling that place. They're not even interested in the lives of Palestinian
Unbelievable.
people. I don't know what's hard to understand here.